The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The Golden State Warriors are staring right in the face of a Game 6 showdown. Do they have the fortitude to close out the series? Now is their time to try and avoid a Game 7 against the Rockets. Round 1 of the NBA Playoffs continues.
We've already got quite a series on our hands, folks, and this is only the first round. Game 6 in the West. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here's the starting group for Houston. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Sengun out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Van Vliet into the one. And for Golden State, some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Butler out there with Green. And it's Podziemski in at the three. You take a look at the Warriors. Up 3-2 at home. They couldn't have put themselves, Greg, in a better position against a very difficult team.
And this, Kevin, is the type of game, if you let it slip away, it is going to haunt you forever. You don't want to go on the road for a Game 7. You've got to take care of business here tonight.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They won their last game Monday night.
They shot the lights out from deep and really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Here's Curry. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. He told me that Sengun won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He added his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Love the force and focus that Butler plays this game with. That was reflected in the finish.
Van Vliet passes to Sengun. And here is Green. His three-pointer's off the mark. Now the Warriors moving it up. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
It remains Golden State basketball.
On its way from Curry for two. Green with the rebound.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Brooks with no one around. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Brooks not shy about firing away. I mean, it's important that he continues to make these jump shots he's taking.
Butler kicks to Curry. Back to Butler. Podziemski on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. For 3. It's rebounded by Sengun. Houston leading by 3. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Van Vliet. And yes, it's good.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred Van Vliet ready for it.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Green with a screen for Hield. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
Van Vliet kicks to Green. And it's Brooks in the corner. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Rockets shooting their first foul of the night. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
Well, Jalen Green is a product of G League Ignite, and clearly showing other folks there's a new path for potential lottery picks to take.
Now, here's Thompson. Launches a three. Curry with the rebound. The Warriors trailing. Sweet move.
And Curry's really a master at drawing contact. The defense has to be careful when defending him.
The Warriors have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. The first one falls. And the Rockets making a change here. Holiday's checked in. And both free throws good for Curry.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Brooks against Hield. Pass to Holiday. Three-pointer, Brooks. Warriors with the rebound. Now here's Butler. Outside for Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Holiday finds Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. They can feel you.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Brooks. 6 points for him.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Look, that's exactly what you want to see from Butler. He's at his best when he's attacking the rack.
Holiday with it. He has yet to score. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Şengün with a wide open look. No good on the quick three.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And here's Green outside. Nailed from three-point land.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
From deep, Green. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Podziemski. No one near Curry as he lets it go. No good on the 3.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Green. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Green's got 7 points in the game.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Podziemski's shot is good.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Hield against Brooks. Holiday dishes to Brooks. From deep, Green. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Hield, and then Hield with the dunk.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
Houston in the lead. Over in the corner, Green. And it's off from three-point range. Outside Curry. It's tipped and stolen by Thompson. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
The Warriors making a switch here. Santos is checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Tari Eason's checked in for Green. On the wing, Hield. Off target from outside. Rockets leading by 3. Thompson Eason in the post. He's defended by Pajemski. Kept alive. Pass to Eason. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Warriors have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here's Santos. And here is Green. Şengün covering. The three. Hits it from three-point range.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Now here's Brooks. 6 points for him. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Brooks has got 8.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Butler against Thompson. Pass to Santos. A three-pointer, no good. Rockets leading by 5. Holiday looking for an opening. Shoots the three. And Santos pulls it down.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Stolen by Brooks. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Look, the moment Brooks snatched the ball, he was gone. Boom.
Heel. And then Heel with the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Thompson misses. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Green. Heel kicks the butt. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Şengün getting it done.
Holiday, the pass to Brooks. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Warriors shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's Pajemski. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Brooks misses. And it's the Warriors' ball. Trailing by 2. Pajemski finds Heel. And then Heel with the dunk.
Explosive play by Heel, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
Thompson outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
They've got Gary Payton II. He's out there with Pajemski. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
Good read from Green there. Getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Shoots. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Moody's got his first bucket of the night. Now here's Holiday. He's defended by Pajemski. Smith outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Warriors trailing. Driving inside. Here's Moody. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Eason. Drills the baseline jumper. Eason's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Outside, Payton. It's rebounded by Houston. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Green. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and their field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Shepard's checked in for Aaron Holiday. Outside, Payton. There's the pick. Or the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Here's Post. Adams defending. Rockets on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And he drives in, and the dunk by Eason.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Here's Green. The Warriors making the shot. Over Pete. And it's Houston with another.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Outside, Payton. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. Payton's got his first 3 points of the game.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Pass to Green. And it's Green slapping it down.
Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Curry's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for Shepard. Thompson outside. Over in the corner, Green. No good from outside. Warriors trail by 6. Payton the bounce pass. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
They've scored really well this quarter. Keep it up, and they'll find themselves right back in it.
Pass to Eason. Inside. Kick out to Adams. Floats one, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
VanVleet, despite his size, he's not backing down from any contact. He looks to draw foul.
Houston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he sinks the second. Warriors have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. Butler with the ball, defended by Adams.
And Butler just excellent at finding ways to get to the stripe, especially when he's near the basket.
The Warriors have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. And so Butler nails both of them. Rockets leading by 3. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. VanVleet deciding where to go with it. And the wide open shot from Green. Brooks outside. Şengün, and Şengün is right there. And the Rockets lead by 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Butler. 6 points for him. And Thompson sends it back.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact, Thompson denying that shot.
Six to shoot. Here's Payton. Hits it despite the hand. Great, strong finish. And he'll go to the line for one more. That's on Jalen Green. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Payton. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. And it's Brooks in the corner. Great look, but off the mark.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Payton finds Curry. Butler with the ball. Curry on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. Launches it from deep. And the Warriors get it back. Butler with the bucket down low.
JB not backing away from fighting for position, showing the athleticism on the putback.
Outside, Green, and it's Brooks in the corner. A putback, great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Outside, Curry. Shoots over Van Vliet. A shot by Curry, no good. Houston in the lead. Thompson with it. Butler covering. Van Vliet outside. And here's Green outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got 22.
Now he's drained 2 threes in each quarter so far.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
I don't think you can get too physical with Butler because he's so smart and clever in how he gets into the defender to draw the foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
There's Green with the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now it's an 8-point Rocket lead.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And it's Butler missing.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Santos. Butler from outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Van Vliet, top of the key. Hits from the high post. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 10 now for the Rockets.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Houston making a switch. Brooks checked in. Now here's Green. Majemski on the wing. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Majemski. They can't stop the run with that one.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
From deep, Jimmy Butler!
You get the feeling Butler was ready to let that one fly before the ball got to him.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Pass to Thompson. Count it, good. Thompson's got his first 2 points.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. And laid in to finish the break. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Now Green, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Hield can't hit. Brooks outside. On the wing, Thompson. There's Green with the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his third assist on the night. Here's Santos. 5 points in the game. Butler from outside. The answer, Jimmy Butler.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
There's 42 seconds left now here in the second. And it's Green missing. Warriors trail by 11. Pass to Hield. Here's Podziemski. Here's Santos. From outside, off the mark. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Buries it from three-point range. Van Vliet's got 10 points in the game. The Warriors shooting well. They're at 45%. Back to Hield. Jacks up a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
Leave it to Hield to respond. A consistent three-point sniper.
For three, Van Vliet. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Houston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, Draymond, at times in that first half, they got it going in transition. Why were they able to beat you defensively?
I would think it was so much defensively if it was offensively. You know, we turned the ball over, and you can't defend that. You know, when they get out running, their guards are going to get loose. So we just got to stop turning the ball over offensively, and that'll help our defense a ton.
Yeah, your coach calls them plays of insanity, Draymond, so we'll see if you can adjust that in the second half. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in to our Game 6 coverage. A big lead through the first half for the Houston Rockets.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
You know, that being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. With a chance to close out the series at home, you know they're feeling the pressure in this one, Kenny.
Yeah, if they can't get it done in 6, Game 7 will not be in their favor. This is their best chance.
A rowdy hometown crowd, if they can't close a deal, they do not deserve to even advance to the next round.
Big fella laying down the gauntlet. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so in the game for the Rockets. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Brooks is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the center. Nice shot by Thompson.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Hield kicks to Green. Van Vliet against Curry. Back to Green. Lets it go with the three. Green with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now Hield. Following the miss by Fred VanVleet from deep. Curry fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on him.
VanVleet kicks to Green. A three ball. Warriors with the rebound. Curry is inside. Covered by VanVleet.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
And both free throws good for Curry. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Outside, Green. Back to VanVleet. Pass to Şengün. Off target from three-point range.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Butler passes to Curry. Back to Butler. Takes the three. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Green. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th assist in this one. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Warriors trail by 10. Curry looking around. Curry getting it done inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
VanVleet passes to Green. Three-pointer, Brooks. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Outside for Curry. From outside the arc. Rockets with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Butler, and they double up Butler. Here's the three. Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
VanVleet finds Green. Up and in on the layup. Green's got 32 points in the game.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And good that time.
The well-put-together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 13. A three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 6 assists in the game.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Thompson.
You got to be careful how you guard Curry. Because he's so skilled with the ball and as a shooter, he's able to figure out ways to draw fouls.
And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in. Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Eason. He's got 10.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Butler, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
Boy, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
And so Butler nails both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Pass to Green. Latre. And Santos pulls it down. Santos has got 4 rebounds in this game. They kick out to Hield. Here's Curry with the three. Eason grabs the board. Rockets leading by 6. Great tee that time from Green.
You will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And stolen by Eason. Van Vliet with it. Outguarded by Hield. And Butler sends it back.
That shot never had a chance thanks to the quick hands of Jimmy Butler.
Warriors on D. And here's Green outside.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Green, good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Now, here's Green. 32 points in the game. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Hield finds Curry. The off-balance finish, Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Houston in the lead. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good on the triple. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Basket counts.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Draymond Green. And Collins subbed in for Curry. And then for Houston, Smith checked in for Amen Thompson. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Green. Now here's Van Vliet. 10 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Şengün kicks to Van Vliet. Hands it from downtown. Van Vliet's got 13 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Moody's shot is off. Houston leading by 6. Eason with it. He's picked up by Collins. Got a piece of it. Eason passes to Şengün. Here's Van Vliet. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. 15 points in the game.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage. Slipping pass there for the finish. And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Shepard's checked in for the Rockets. Now here is Holiday. Pass to Şengün. Over in the corner, Shepard. That 3 off the mark. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 6-point game. A nice shot by Moody.
Butler draws the attention and kicks to a teammate. Perfection.
1:39 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Shepard, defended by Moody. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Moody. He's got 8. Pass to Collins. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Houston. Eason's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Holiday has it in the corner. Off target with his 3. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Moody. And the layup's good off the glass. Moody's got 10 points.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
Here's Shepard. And the 3 off target. Warriors shooting in the 3rd quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. Driving.
Big time.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance. Spruce it up a little bit.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And stolen by Butler. 3 seconds left. Oh, Butler flying to the rim.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Rockets lead by 3. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Green is out there with Moody. Then it's Collins. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Post in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Inside, Green's energetic play makes him really hard to contest without fouling. The defense's best effort turns into a foul.
Both free throws good from Green. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Moody, and the slam by Moody.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
So it's the Rockets now. The Warriors making the shot. They grab their own miss. Smith with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. The Warriors shooting at 52% for the field. They're clicking. Here's Moody. It's good. This game is all even. Moody's got 12 points in just the second half.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
And Green gets it to go.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
And the slam by Moody.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's had.
Here's Holiday. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Green. Here's Adams. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Adams has got his first points of the night. Now, here's Moody. He's covered by Eason. Hield with the bucket.
I like Hield's shot selection here. I mean, excellent at recognizing when he should look to let it fly.
Green against Collins. Screen by Adams. And it's Green missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And Green gets it to go.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Snatched up. Smith dishes to Holiday. Back to Smith. Rocket 6. He was all alone on that one.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Everybody knows about how Buddy Hield is an incredible three-point threat. What I love, here's a guy with a bunch of years playing 80 or more games. Love that durability. He's ready to go whenever they call his name.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Aaron Holiday. Rockets have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. VanVleet passes to Smith. Now here's Green. VanVleet wide open. Misses the three. Curry kicks to Hield. Here's Butler. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
What I love about Jimmy Butler, there's a lot to like, but he brings it every night. His consistency and toughness and production. Plays with passion, leads his team well. Love that throwback mentality of his.
He's off on the second.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
The drive by Green. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Green's got 39.
A gifted athlete with an explosive first step. Green is at his best when he attacks off the dribble.
We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Now here's Green. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Jimmy Butler.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Warriors have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Houston making a switch. Shepard's checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. From deep. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
So for the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. And Thompson in for Tari Eason. Here's Shepard. Thompson outside. And here's Green outside. And again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And the Warriors with possession here. Trailing by 4. Bangs home the trifecta.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Smith outside. Over in the corner, Green. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Curry with it. Now defended by Şengün. Butler dishes to Hield. Back to Butler from past the arc. Green with the rebound.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert. Because this guy can make 3s, as we saw in the first half.
They shoot again. Şengün. Smith finds Thompson. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
It's maybe not the shot Thompson wants, but he stays composed and makes the mid-range game work for him.
Pass to Butler. And no good that time. Excellent defense there from Smith. Here's Şengün. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Hield right side. Outside Curry. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Green left side. No good on the triple. Warriors trail by 3. It's stolen by Green. Goes back up. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
We're showing off that phenomenal body control right there. Green gets the shot to go despite being bumped.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Looney. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Moses Moody. Houston also making some changes. Brooks comes in for Jabari Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
And he's caught fire from long range here in the second half.
VanVleet outside. From deep, Green. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 5 rebounds tonight. Misses the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Near the three-point line, it's VanVleet. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 8th assist in the game. Warriors trail by 5. Curry kicks to heel. And again, no good by Golden State. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Now VanVleet. Back to Thompson. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Curry with the bucket.
Curry is a guy you can trust to get it done when it needs to be done.
VanVleet kicks to Green. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 13 rebounds. Curry pushing his way to a shot.
Huge night for Curry in a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. Offensive rebound. Golden State's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. And it's Butler with the jam.
And Butler not afraid of having the ball in his hands in these big moments. He's the guy that you can count on to get it done in the clutch.
This one for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Podziemski's got 7 rebounds in the game. Brooks, the pass to VanVleet. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. VanVleet's got 5 points now this quarter.
And VanVleet unmoved under pressure. I mean, when his team needs a basket, he simply goes out and handles his business.
Fearless. Curry takes him up the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
Here's VanVleet following the basket by Stephen Curry. And he's good on the 3-ball.
When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Şengün.
And Butler gets it to go.
No fear in Butler, not afraid of anybody. Poise personified. Takes pride in stepping up when the game is on the line.
Oh, here's VanVleet.
Brooks in the clutch, making a statement, Dillon style.
Curry outside. Rockets with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's Houston's ball, leading by 5. Outside, Green. From 13, and another one falls. Amazing.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring.
Curry.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Curry. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Off a pass, Steph Curry.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Curry outside. They get it back. Hield kicks to Butler. No good with the triple. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. I think, Greg, they played with a little more of a relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle. I cannot wait.
It'll be terrific, you're right. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Jalen Green.